I was home alone one stormy night, seeking comfort from the raging thunder and lightning outside. The wind howled fiercely, making the trees tap on my window like skeletal fingers. My nerves were on edge, and I tried my best to distract myself by watching a movie. As the movie reached its climax, an unexpected sound echoed through the house, a soft, rhythmic knocking on the front door. At first, I thought it was just the rain playing tricks on my mind, but then it came again, unmistakably persistent. I paused the movie, and the eerie silence of the house settled in, broken only by the relentless tapping on the door. Curiosity mixed with dread compelled me to investigate. I crept towards the door, my heart pounding in my chest. Through the frosted glass, I could barely make out the silhouette of someone standing on the other side. A shiver ran down my spine, and I hesitated, unsure whether to open the door or not. Summoning all my courage, I asked, "Who's there?" There was no reply, only the continuous, methodical knocking. Each tap felt like a countdown to something unknown and ominous. My hands trembled as I reached for the doorknob, contemplating whether this was a good idea, but something beyond reason drew me forward, and with a deep breath, I turned the knob and pulled the door open. But to my horror, there was no one there. The rain cascaded in front of me, and the yard was empty, bathed in the dim glow of the streetlights. I tried to convince myself that it was just a prank or the wind playing tricks, but my unease persisted. I decided to close the door, dismissing it as my imagination playing tricks on me. As I turned away, the knocking returned, louder and more urgent this time. I turned back, and to my astonishment, the door was still wide open, revealing the empty porch once more. Fear gnawed at me, and I attempted to shut the door again, but it resisted, as if an unseen force were pulling it open. My heart pounded wildly as I struggled against the door's grip, my mind racing with terror. Then a voice echoed through the darkness. A whisper that seemed to come from everywhere and nowhere at once. Let me in. Every instinct in my body screamed for me to run, to hide, to lock myself in a safe place. But something compelled me to stay and face whatever this was. I mustered all my strength and shouted back, "Who are you? What do you want?" A chilling laugh reverberated through the night, causing the hairs on the back of my neck to stand on end. "I am the one you fear in the darkness. Open the door, and your nightmares will become reality." My mind raced, trying to comprehend the situation, trying to find a logical explanation. But deep down, I knew that logic had no place in this nightmarish encounter. As the knocking grew more insistent, I made a desperate decision. I slammed the door shut, locked it, and ran to the furthest corner of the house. Fear consumed me as I huddled there, waiting for the horrors to pass. The night seemed to stretch on forever, with the relentless knocking persisting, occasionally accompanied by sinister whispers. I clutched a crucifix close to my chest, seeking any semblance of protection from the malevolent presence outside. Eventually, the morning light broke through the stormy sky, and the knocking ceased. The house fell silent once more, and I cautiously approached the front door. There were no signs of the terror from the previous night, and the daylight brought a sense of relief. But the memory of that night haunts me still. I don't know who or what was at the door that night, but I know it was something beyond our understanding, something that lurks in the shadows, waiting for the perfect moment to knock once more. And I can't help but wonder, will it return?